What's up guys, welcome back to the Vanguard Report, my weekly recap of all things Destiny, starting with a quick look at videos on this channel. In the beginning of the week, I made a video letting everyone know about the Destiny contest that Gamepedia is hosting for their Destiny Wiki. If you want to hear about a chance to win a PS4 with Destiny, or just a copy on its own, make sure you check that out. Next was a breakdown of ZAM's interview with Urk. There was actually some pretty good stuff in that one. Raids being a more challenging game mode was talked about, as well as how Destiny will move forward in terms of DLC or expansions, as well as some other stuff. I would certainly recommend checking it out if you missed it. After that was my breakdown of the Destiny drawing board for the Thunderlord, which was pretty interesting in my opinion. They showed a diagram of all the Thunderlord's complex components. I thought it was quite cool. Then we have this week's Dear Traveler. As always, good ideas were discussed. More importantly though, Dear Traveler will be taking this coming week off and will be replaced with a Destiny Q&A. So if you want to ask me a Destiny related question, go ahead and leave it in the comments of that video or send it to me on Twitter, which you can find a link to at the bottom of the description. Finally, there was the Milsack breakdown for the week. This was a pretty good one actually. Deej dropped some pretty big hints about the game's progress, and I certainly would advise checking it out if you missed it. Moving on to miscellaneous news for the week, there wasn't anything too major, I'm afraid. First, a Twitter conversation with Eurogamer related to Destiny at the event. Alex asked, "Is there any possibility of Destiny being playable there?" Eurogamer replied, "Afraid not, although there will be some Destiny content there." Now we really have no idea what content could mean exactly, although I'm personally guessing that it won't be anything huge. The only thing that we know for sure is that the giant fallen captain statue will be there. Then there was an interview with Urk on the PlayStation Blogcast. They talk a lot about what it means to be a community manager, as well as a few other things. If you have time to spare, it's definitely a good listen. Urk's interview happens around the 15-minute mark in the podcast. Lastly, not really Destiny news per se, but Deej did a breaking in interview with John Harris, a multiplayer tester at Bungie. Now for the community section, there was nothing big this week unfortunately. The only thing was the 3D recreation of this piece of concept art, which I mentioned in a previous week, is now downloadable. You can install it and walk around the room. It's not that big of a deal, but it was kind of a fun thing in my opinion. The guy who made this did do a pretty awesome job. But that's your Vanguard report for the 4th week of September. I'm sorry it wasn't that interesting, just the way it goes some weeks. I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.